Hey guys, it's Douglas G14B here. This is part 2 of my basic redstone logic gates, since I got rudely cut off by YouTube's 15-minute limit. So I'm going to continue here. I didn't explain this too terribly well for you, so I'm going to go outside and build a kind of a mini example and show you how this actually does work, so you don't feel kind of screwed out of a good explanation like I said I wouldn't do. Alright, so say this is the input from the XOR gate. Actually, let me, why do I have that different word? Oh, alright, there we go. Say this is the input from the XOR gate. Voila, I'll pretend this is my XOR gate for now. And this outputs to that, which then, I'm going to make sure I'm getting this right without messing everything up. Alright, I am getting it right so far. That, which then outputs to an iron door, like that. Now, when the inputs are different, it turns the XOR. That wasn't an XOR gate, that was redstone dust. Turns the XOR gate on, which opens the door. Now, when the lock is active, what happens is, as you see right here, the wire is on, which turns this inverter off, which causes this door to be closed as it goes up the vertical repeater. And when this is on, it turns this inverter off, which allows this inverter to be on, allowing the door to open. You may think that, why do you have two inverters when you could just have a redstone wire going straight in here? The lock. The lock is the reason why there are two inverters. How the lock works is it inputs a signal into this inverter, into this NOT gate, which then causes no more signals to be able to go through it. Since it already has a on wire going into it, turning this off, so turning this wire off and on like that has no effect on this, thus effectively locking your door. I might want to explain that a bit. Also, you might be wondering how, you might try figuring it out, but how does my signal from my lever that is on a wall like this, how does that go back without seeing any redstone, you might ask, as you see right there? Well, when you have a device like a lever or a button or a pressure plate, you can actually make a space below it like this, put redstone dust under it, and it'll power that redstone dust, which is awesome. It makes for easy traps, makes for really nice, easy hidden redstone, since you can just cover it up like that. Actually, even better, so what I do in there is immediately under the wall, let's say your wall is going in this direction, immediately under the wall, I will do this. I will dig it out under the wall and bring it down one more level, and then I can take it out like that. And I can then just stretch the redstone wire across the ground as I need it. This will allow you to, let's see, I have some dirt. This will allow you to hide it. Like that. And it'll still work. Now, one thing you don't want to do with redstone is, I'm not sure if I showed you this, I might have, but it's always good to go back on this, because this will really mess you over if you're doing a lot of huge devices like Battleship over there, is redstone will be cut off if a block gets put right there. This signal is done. It's cut off. Now, you can fix this by doing that. Having a repeater there. Like so. Because this repeater powers this block that the redstone's on, powering the redstone, and, well, it just goes on for another 15 blocks. But without this repeater here, the redstone would actually have to be touching to carry a signal, as you can see right there. Another thing I'm going to show you is, since I showed you vertical repeating, vertical up repeating, I might as well show you vertical down repeating, and this is how it works. Right, you have some redstone wire coming from here. This is your input, or wherever your signal is coming from, like that. You have a torch, and then right below that torch you have that wire, because when this torch is on, it's going to power this wire right here. And then take that block out, put wire on top again, and keep doing this in increments like so. Whoops. Like so. And then place a torch on the front of each one. And this is now a vertical down repeater. This isn't my design, this is someone else's design. This has been around for a long time. Copy it as you wish. But that is how it is made, and this is how it works. Voila. Turns off, turns on. The reason why this signal is not the same is because I missed one step I made one extra step on here. To fix that, you can just do that, and now it'll be the same. Because with each one it goes down, it adds some delay to it, and it also inverts it with each one, because technically each one of these is a NOT gate of a sort. Alright, now that I showed you that, now I'm going to show you how to repeat on a stairway. So if you're going up with redstone wire, you're going up la-di-da, and let's say that you have to go up for, let's just pretend that that is really tall, and you're reaching your 15 block limit before you can get to the top. Jeez, how long is 15 blocks? Come on. There we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. Let's say you're reaching your 15 block limit before you can get to the top. Well, instead of flattening this out and making enough room for a repeater, here's what you can do. Because as I showed you before, redstone powers the block if a redstone torch is attached to that block. So, see how the redstone torch, it hits this block right here? What you need to do is take that off that block. Yep. Take the redstone off the top of that block and put this down, put a redstone torch under it, which will cause, as you see, it'll turn on now. Because this is on, it'll turn this off, carrying the signal farther up. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it really does work. Because on the top, let's say this is the top, you can just put down an inverter, like that, and guess what? Your wire is now on. And when you do that, your wire will now be off. And that's how you repeat upwards on a ladder. Now, let's say you're on this ladder, rather than make a different ladder, I'll just use the same one. Let's say you're on this ladder and you need to repeat your signal downwards. You need to go down. Thankfully this one, well, maybe it's easier, but let's say you need to extend your signal downwards, which means I just need to extend this cursed thing outwards. La-di-da. That should do the trick. Maybe it won't do the trick right there. Come on. There we go. what you can do is place a repeater directly below. See how it's powered now? This repeater is powered, but sadly this wire under here is not powered. Whoa. Really large frame rate drops going on right now. Not too sure why. Giving you guys a slideshow. Huh. Weird. But sorry for the slideshow, guys, but I will finish this since this is the last part. What you do is you put a redstone block right there. The repeater will power the redstone block, and then it'll power the redstone from there. Alright? And that's kind of some repeater tips and tricks and the rest of my basic gate tutorial. Sorry for the really bad frame rate at the end of this video. I'm not quite sure what's going on. If I had to guess something, my Sony Vegas is rendering a video that I set to render automatically in a row. Whoops. But that's the end of this tutorial. If you have requests or ideas of stuff that you kind of want made or that you're curious about, I'll be very happy to make a video describing how that can be made or how that can be worked out with redstone. Maybe not pistons. I can do pistons. Not as well though. But we'll see. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with my next tutorial.